What I want you guys to understand is that the deeper you know yourself, the easier it is to connect with women. In my time of starting my journey within, I've come to this realization. That is, the moment you literally start looking at yourself, you start seeing yourself in a different light. You start taking a new perspective on yourself from a deep level. You can start doing the same thing with the women that you meet. Honestly, my heart was in shambles a few days ago. It was confused. It was hurt. Because there's a girl that I'm seeing right now, and she found out what I did for a living. And like many girls in the past, she became reactive toward it. She started pushing me away. She started questioning who I was, and it didn't feel good. I like her so much, man. I really do. And I know I could just move on to another girl. That's not the issue. The thing is that I liked this woman so much, and the chemistry that we had trumped many of the women that I've met in my life so far. And the fact that I knew myself at a deep level, I was able to come out of this period within a few days of just feeling hurt, feeling like, why am I being pushed away? Feeling like I'm finally opening at the depths of who I am. Why am I not getting good feedback from it as far as the woman opening as well? And in knowing myself at this deep level that I do, it made it very, very easy for me to come out of that period. I want you guys to do something really quick. I want you to feel into your heart. I want you to feel into what is it that you really want in your life with women. The sex that you want. The love that you want. The experiences that you want with women. Feel into it. Don't allow yourself to go, oh yeah, that's what I want, and to be disconnected from it. Connect completely to it. Because the moment that you can completely connect to it, that's when it'll become a reality. That's when it'll have an effect on you. That's when you'll be able to be in front of a woman, be hurt in your heart, and at the same time not be somebody that's also butthurt about it. I was not butthurt about it. I was for real hurting my heart. Because like I tell you in my other video, and being genuinely interested in women, the moment you become genuinely interested, the moment you want to go deep with a woman, the first stage to that is you being open to her. That's the first stage. Because if you're not open to her, then what are you? Then what? What are you? So now that you've felt into your heart, now you know what it is that you desire with women, what I want you to do is to completely take a deep breath and release. Now that you have released, forgive all the women who you wanted to notice you. Forgive yourself for not being all you can be. I know what it's like to want women to notice you and not be noticed. I know what it's like to want to express yourself and people not notice it. So forgive all of that, because it needs to start with forgiveness before you get to anything. One of the things that I do is I allow myself to really forgive everybody that's ever done anything to me. Because the moment I can forgive everybody, that's when I become free of their power over me. The moment that I can forgive everybody, I can start clean. And I can start the journey within in a pure way. I want you guys to start the journey from a pure place. Let all this shit go, man, that you're holding on to. Let all the people go who've ever hurt you. Let all the women go who you always wanted, but they never noticed you. Or they did notice you, or they cheated on you, or whatever pain you have. Forgive that woman, forgive that situation, but now it's time to let it go. Because the current women that you're seeing, they're not benefiting from you having had all this baggage. They're not benefiting from that. That's probably stopping you from going within and connecting to yourself on a deep level. Noticing yourself on a deep level. Being the witness of all the shit that's inside of you on a deep level. The deep part of yourself wants to be seen, wants to be noticed, wants you to express it. Come back to it. And the moment that you come back to it, that's when it becomes easy to start connecting with women. I mean, real connection. I'm not talking about the connection of going through the motions. I'm talking about the real connection of being able to be in front of a woman and really be heart to heart. Being in front of a woman and being able to really see the truth of what's happening between you two. Being able to really feel into the simmering chemistry that you have with each other. Being able to have fun with the vibe that you have in a genuine, true way. Not trying to build the vibe, but actually going up to a woman, feeling into her, being able to be there with her while you're present and find out who she is. You ask questions that you really want to know. You don't ask questions that you heard from the community. You ask questions that you want to know for real. What questions do you really want to know about women? Have you asked yourself that? How well do you know yourself? I know that one of the things I absolutely ask women is, what do you think is stronger, love or hate? Because that gives me insight into her. It does. It gives me insight into, okay, what does this woman think about love? What does she think about hate? Does she think that they're together? Does she think that they're the same side of the coin? What does she think about these two? And this allows me to know insight into the woman. Because for me, I know that love, to me, is stronger. And that gives her insight into me as well. I ask women, what makes you happy for real? Would you ever ask a woman that? That's what you want to start to tune into. Tune into, what is it that I really want to know about women? What do I really want to know about myself? What do I really want to reveal? Because if you can't know yourself on a deep level, you can never know a woman on a deep level. I'm telling you that right now. You will always be treading the line. You'll always be tiptoeing in the water, but you'll never go to the depth. You'll never be able to. Never forget this line. This is the truth that I've come to for myself. You can only see to the depth of a woman that you can see in yourself. Only to the depth that you can see in yourself. Students want to know, how do I connect deeply with a woman? Start to see deep in yourself. Start to look within very deeply. Start to see, what is it that I need to express? What is the resistance that I have around this? Okay, that's the resistance. How can I get past this so I can start to express whatever is being resisted? Look at yourself, man. Look at yourself. Go within. Start to know everything about you, from what you like, what you dislike, what turns you on, what turns you off, what you like sexually, what you don't like sexually. Find out everything about it. When you can really know yourself in all these different angles, that's when you can start to give the woman insight into who you are from the way you express yourself, and at the same time be able to look at the end and be able to look at her and get insight on her. That's what's beautiful about deep connection, is that the moment that you look at yourself far within, you can look at a woman and look at her far within. Until you do this, you will always be treading the line. You'll never be crossing it. You'll always be treading the line of connection with women. This is Tony Solo from The Natural Lifestyles, and I want you guys to subscribe below to Essence of Solo if you want to do coaching with me. Skype coaching, one-on-one coaching, coaching with me and the TNL boys. Go to thenaturallifestyles.com, the contact page, put an inquiry, and I hope to see you soon in person or through a video screen over Skype. I love you guys, and stay tuned for all the shit that's coming because Tony Solo has been unleashed. See you guys.